What's up guys, my name is Volodymyr and welcome back to my channel where we learn different things about different cultures. And for me, primarily the goal of this channel is to teach and educate foreigners like you about my culture. So in this video we're gonna learn and maybe debunk some Slavic culture stereotypes. If you didn't know, Slavs are an ethno-linguistical group who speak Slavic languages such as Russian, Ukrainian, Polish, Serbian, Romanian, Belarusian, and so on and so on and so on and so on. And in the West, and foreigners usually generalize them by one word: Russians. Which sometimes frustrates me. So what stereotypes do we know about Slavic people? We drink vodka? Probably. All the males are named Volodymyr. Not all. Everyone talks like this, and we don't smile at people. Never. And also everyone wears hats like this. So basically, guys, I'm a walking stereotype. And guys, also, according to YouTube statistics, only small amount of people who watch my videos subscribe to me. So if you like this video, and if you watched maybe 2 or 3 more, subscribe to my channel and leave a like for YouTube algorithm. It helps the channel. And yeah, let's just begin.
Are you an alcoholic before?
Yes, basically. I'm Serbian. Hello.
Well, see, there's your stereotype right there.
The first bottle of beer I had when I was probably like 12, 13 years old. I never considered myself an alcoholic, but I think looking back, amount of alcohol that I drank when I was a teenager, probably it wasn't very healthy, let's say. Eastern and Central Europeans react to stereotypes. I'm an Eastern European. I put a bottle of vodka under the table and asked if anyone wanted a shot before we start. Nah, I probably would, if I don't drive.
The vodka's for you.
I'm doing dry January. I would be all over it.
I said you should have said it's water. Now it's temptation building up here, you know?
Mania, let's go.
Okay.
The girl on the left.
Mania, let's go.
Drink a lot.
Definitely true.
Yep. Even the women can drink.
I know. I can drink more than my guy friends.
Vodka. Yes, they do.
It depends on the person.
No, I like the sense for. I like the sense for depends on the person, because obviously not everyone drinks. I think the last time I drank vodka was last summer. It was a while ago. I don't drink that much anymore. I used to drink much more, but not as much as my friends. I'm just talking from my experience, and my experience can be different from, I don't know how many Slavic countries there are, like 10, 15 countries. So, and some people get offended maybe.
Yes.
They do.
Well, Eastern for sure.
Eastern for sure. Okay. Truth, yeah, truth. Don't smile.
I think that's true because people usually think that I'm a bitch until they get to know me.
I would agree with that, actually.
I would agree with that too. In Eastern Europe, we don't smile at strangers. And in Canada, I assume in America too, it's normal to walk and nod at a stranger or smile or say hi. It's fucking weird. It was so fucking weird in the beginning when I came here. Right now I got used to it, but when I come back home, I never smile at strangers. Ever.
Too much emotion, or we don't allow people to come to us that easily.
That's a truth.
Show me your resting bitch face.
Well, you don't like my video? F you.
I'm smiling all the time.
Every person here in Canada, when they see me, they say, you never smile. Like, what's wrong? Like,
Yeah.
Why do I have to smile? I just feel like an idiot.
Because you probably got used to me laughing and smiling here, but it's because I consider you my friends. But if I surrounded by people who I just met, or surrounded by people who I don't consider my close friends, I'm not that cheerful and joyful, right? I need to get used to the person and get to know each other more, and then I'll become much more open.
You know, like the rap.
And also I'm a horrible introvert, so that also doesn't help. There are a lot of extroverts in Eastern Europe. It's just from my experience, right?
A smile on your face, right?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what they say. If you smile for no reason, you're a fool.
I'm gonna say
Yeah, that's a saying we have. If you don't smile for a reason, you're a fool.
it's more of a male thing. Like, I got that. Like, you're smiling so much. Usually when you go to a typical, like, club in Croatia, just like, yes, we're looking for the ladies to come to us.
I came to the person who's selling, and I'm like, hey, how are you doing today? And my friend's looking at me like, why
do you care?
Why are you asking her? Buddy, chill, you're not in Canada anymore, it's Russia.
Yeah. I'm gonna repeat it all the time. When I'm in Canada, I'm a completely different person from when I go home. At home, because no one expects me to be cheerful, and I call it fake politeness, what you're doing in Canada. It's basically like smiling at the face, but also people afraid speaking honestly. They just faking. It just feels like that. And that's what I don't like about Western culture and living here, that a lot of people feel fake. In opposite to when I go home, it's just like I know that strangers, for the most part, don't care about you. That's why we don't smile. But when we get to know each other, that's a completely different story, right? Truth, yeah. Men always pay the bill.
Yes.
Truth.
Absolutely. If you go for a date and then...
I also talked about it in another video that I once went on a date with a Colombian girl and she insisted on paying the bill, and it killed me because she eventually paid the bill. Even like, I just couldn't, right? My Brazilian friend explained that in Latin America, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure, but she explained to me that it's normal in Southern America and Latin America for girls to pay for guys. That's like culture shock.
You ask for a girl to pay for herself, bill,
Or maybe-
I'm sorry, I'm taking care of the women, right? So
Yeah.
and I think it's totally normal to...
Make you feel maybe comfortable and then he's strong enough, and I don't know. It's just right.
I think some guys have like, especially Eastern European guys, they have like a big sense of like macho man pride, so they won't let you pay the bill.
Macho man? Proud? I don't know about that.
So sometimes you have to fight them on it, even though you're like, okay, we're dating now, I can pay the bill.
I definitely agree with that. I will try to pay for the bill for as long as I can.
But I think that like,
until I'm forced not to. The guy in the house and it's supposed to like
provide financially.
I also think that a lot of people in Western culture would consider Eastern Europeans more traditional. It's obvious it becomes less and less traditional, I guess. I don't know how to explain better, but you get the point, right? I guess. I hope. Don't write mean comments, please.
Not true.
Nah, not
No,
true.
no.
Of course I want them to pay.
For how long? First date or second date or third date?
Oh, well, not forever, obviously.
if I'm just basically being taken advantage of, then be like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah. Truth for Eastern Europe, myth for Central Europe. I know less about Central Europe than about Eastern Europe, obviously because I'm an Eastern European. That's very interesting. For me. Women are always
It's
dressed...
true, and we like it as men. So
Yeah.
As European women, we judge other women, like that's like our thing, we're very judgy. So I think we almost like dress for each other because like, God forbid I go out in sweatpants, like, you know, Svetlana is gonna be like, oh, look what Mila's wearing.
Oh my god. I always fight with my mom because it's even for men like that, I assume. Like from my experience, my mom always taught me to be dressed up properly, and whenever I tell her in Canada no one cares how you dressed up, how you look, she still gets offended when I say, well, I dress up sloppily and I dress up like that here, like that, and she's like, no, you should dress up like this, you should dress up properly, you should be handsome, you should do this. It's very, very traditional, as I said.
Usually you guys are like, yeah, she's with me, right?
No.
No.
No? Okay. Interesting again. Oh, it's more different than I thought. Central Europe. Women are gold diggers and are looking for a rich husband. I don't know, to be honest. I think it's partially true, but I think North America is the same. It's also partially true here, right? From people I knew growing up, I don't think for most of the people it's not the case. So I think it'll be myth for sure.
Ooh. Again, not
I'll go 50-50 on that.
50-50.
I'm not, and the people that I know aren't.
Of course you're not.
I don't think that's like an Eastern European thing. I think that's just like a
I think
woman.
it's just women in general.
It's just
Yeah,
women.
I wouldn't say.
Yeah, like I said, it's just in general in the world. Eastern and Central European people are cold and emotionless. I feel like a lot of my friends would describe me like that, which doesn't help me in Canada because here a lot of people are more open, and I definitely became more open when I came here. Especially in the beginning, I was studying in a language center with a lot of South Americans, and they're very open people, so I kinda opened up a little bit more.
I'm gonna say like where I'm from, like there's dusha, which means soul. Like for example, I can't go to my neighbor at 10 p.m. here and be like, hey, do you guys have some potatoes I could borrow? They're like slam the door on me and be like, you're crazy. Whereas like if I'm over there, it's like a normal thing. Like neighbors talk to each other.
It's coming from because they think nobody smiles, everybody's like blank face. Totally false.
I think the deepest conversations you can have is with people from there.
I think that Eastern Europe.
Oh, deepest conversation. Oh, that's totally true. I didn't have any deep conversation with Canadians here like I had in Ukraine, ever.
European people are cold and emotionless to people that they don't know or they don't trust.
I think that's where it comes from. Like we just always appear so closed off, but I think like what Thomas said is right.
Myth. Okay, well, I think it's a case with the strangers, but again, once we get know people, we become more open than even Western cultures, I think. Most annoying stereotypes and final thoughts.
They always joke around about me eating a lot of cabbage.
What? First time hear this.
There's pickles here. I like those. Good.
But I get actually a lot of non-Russian, non-Slavic people, the friends, who would think that like Russian, Ukrainian, East European are closed and they're unwelcoming.
Never ask you like,
hi.
how are you? Because we actually, I think we don't really care how are you.
But
The most annoying stereotype for me would be that people think I'm a very serious person and cold in real life. Like, obviously, guys, you saw only one side of me, right? You never saw me grumpy or serious or talking like very quiet, serious. You think that I'm a very open person and cheerful. I read comments. But for people who know me in real life, I'm a little bit different person. So that frustrates me a little bit. But not that much. It's sometimes funny.
people don't care here either. They just say, how are you? It's just, but nobody actually waits for you to answer and say something. If I'm bad, I'm still gonna say, yeah, I'm good, how are you? Like, it's such a, it's cliche, right? You really cannot be honest here. Like here, if you want to express your opinion that, oh my God, God forbid, does it...
Oh, I know, no. So the thing that frustrates me a lot, and I've talked hundreds of times in my videos about it, that people can't take honest word. When I say something harsh and truthful to you, you think that I'm trying to offend you. I can say sometimes to people something, I guess offensive, but only truth, and people get offended, and they think that it's my purpose. I wanted to offend them, but it's not really true. It's not a problem for me in Ukraine to say to my friend, you should lose weight. But if I say that in Canada, people go nuts. That frustrates me the most.
Go with the flow, you just can't.
Yeah.
You know?
They
You
think
just
you're too
can't.
confident
You just have to be
and,
politically
like-
correct.
Oh yeah, oh. Preach it.
That I don't like, really.
Me too.
I like to say, like, what I really think, and I don't like to think twice if I can say that or not.
Guys, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Dating Beyond Borders channel. It's a very interesting channel. They have a lot of intercultural videos, so you might like some of them. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, click the like button for YouTube algorithm. It'll help the video to reach more people. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Пока-пока. If you didn't know, Slavs are ethno-linguistical groups such... me.